with Fashion Mom Daily, and we are here at the BET Black and Iconic Awards. Who were some advocates that you work with that were iconic in your career?
Oh, I love that question. So my mother is the fiercest and first advocate that I met. And I appreciate all that she did to ensure that I could have access to the skills, relationships, resources that I needed in order to be able to stand here today. So thank you, Mama Johns. And all of my educators, what I think about is, and should be no surprise, I'm a sociologist, I'm also an educator, but every single educator does God's work. And so I'm thankful for them for creating space for me to be able to take up space without apology.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to be able to put on the second annual Black and Iconic Awards ceremony?
This, for me, is such an amazing personal passion. To have done this 2 years now is such a great honor to give something back to a community that's given so much to the world. And when you think about what Black queer people have done for our culture, for society, for our rights, for our politics, we owe a thank you. We owe a we wouldn't be here without you moment, and do it and to do it in a way that's so elevated and so opulent that lives into what this culture is all about. For me, that's the best part of it.
Now, you recently just celebrated 20 years of marriage. What was that like for you before the times of same-sex marriage?
Well, first of all, to celebrate 20 years of building life and legacy and love and family really meant so much. But to know that we stood on the shores of Hilton Head, South Carolina 20 years ago when it wasn't legal, when there was so much stigma and shame around it, being able to come back 20 years later and have a public celebration with our families, have our children watch us get married, meant the world to me, and I know inspired so many others.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we were featured in People magazine, and I mean, think about it. 20 years ago, it just there's no way that would have ever entered our minds. You know, we wanted to build a family together, and we did. You know, we did, just like the rest of the world does, right? But to have come so far in a way where our love and our family and what we've tried to build has been celebrated 20 years later is just Black and iconic.